I just... So I made like too many... I just want to get low life and there's people that kill the mob city. So I don't know yet if this was like changed by Paragon boards. I removed the Conjurer glyph. I don't know if that's a one. We will see, I guess. That was some.
No witchcraft here, only honest magics.
Let's see. Working so far. Why am I healed? What did he... Yeah, he's looking pretty good so far. I have no idea what healed me. Maybe I gotta unbind the button. Maybe it was my stuff. But yeah, seems like you don't really need the cooldown reduction on the amulet, so I got rid of that one. For some damage reduction by low life. I really wanted to test if I can play without Flame Shield or without Ice Armor. I tested that, but it didn't really work out. But now I have new gear, I might test it again. Because I really want to put, what's it called, Lightning Spear on my bar. Really gotta be careful here. The reason I'm like out on top of it right now. Like with this build, if you don't have enough mobs, it's like super dangerous. Also, this is super dangerous because I can't see the shrine will expire. Worked out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's like the stupid thing about this low life, and that's why I should use potions. That's why I personally don't really like it. I'm like playing around with it, but I don't really like it. Because as soon as you run out of barrier, you're like instantly dead. I think it's a good showcase, but it's... I don't know, it's not my favorite build. Not even funny. Like I have 18.5k live. So ridiculous. Yeah. Thanks. I really don't know. Like, I still really don't like this content. Okay. Like, still too much one-shotting to me. Like, even with low life, like, sometimes you just get mob starved and they're gonna die. Or if you're not low life, you're gonna die anyway. Really wondering Like if there's anything you get faster. Because I got rid of like a lot of cooldown reduction and I don't know if that's like the hardest thing. But it's still 5 seconds. Well,
Ah, yes. You seek power.
anyway, I'm just gonna play the higher
Stay
ones.
on the
I
path.
might as well. Like
Heed
the
no evil.
the weird thing about this is like the lower the sigils, the harder. Like at some point
Ah, a warrior.
it is easier to play if the mobs live longer. It's weird, but it is like it is. But I don't know, like I might just remove the low life build and just farm. Not sure yet. Like this is like a tier 11. As long as you can spam skills, like you can't die. Well, I think that you still die, but usually you won't die. But as soon as lagging. As soon as you stop spamming skills, you can die. Why the higher dungeons are usually easier. Because you're not gonna run out of mobs. Ah, I remember what I changed. I removed the overwhelming current from my amulet. I don't really know if that's going to be good or not. Really hard to say. Because I got Storm Swell aspect on there now. Giving me like another 40% extra damage. Like this is super dangerous now. No mobs for like 4 seconds. You lose all of your cooldown reduction. Ah yeah, and I'm missing the Conjurer glyph, so my conjurations really don't last as long, and I really think that. I think it's definitely gonna be Conjurer again. Even though I'm doing good damage. Like the cooldown reduction with the missing ice blades is just... You can spam less spells. I definitely... Now I, for whatever reason, drank a potion. Not good. I gotta hope I don't get one shot. Like in this situations, you have to drink potion. You cannot risk going into the next pack without any barrier. That. Definitely need to get my glyph back here. I don't know, feels bad, man. It's bad playing this. Shouldn't, like, take the shrines at all. I think taking the shrines is actually too dangerous. Makes you weak. Probably if you're not low life, what you have to do is you have to leave the dungeon, get low life, go back in. I need to get my Conjure and Live back. But I really don't know what I wanna wait for it. Either gonna be Victoria or Control. Probably gonna be Territorial, so losing 15% damage reduction, but gotta hold.
Ah, yes, stay on the path. Heed no evil.
Potion, potion, potion. Gonna be out of digital powder soon. Hope they patch it up. Wait, where did I change? I put the Conjurer back. Overwhelming. Wonder if I need. Wonder how many like tries the guy needed to like make the tier 19 video. Because like you're just gonna get one-shotted randomly on sword regardless, even with slow life. Must have taken forever. Doesn't feel good here. I don't even know what I changed. I feel like I lost too much cooldown reduction. I feel like these don't get stunned. Why don't they get stunned? It takes forever for them to get stunned. Oh crap. You should put the passive risk. Whoa, this works. Oh, this is gonna be my end. Schlag. Oh no, I shouldn't take this shrine. It was such a mistake. I have to go to the Bloodseekers and I have nothing. Like, no, I might just plain die. It's like the worst possible build, really. I kind of hate the guy who made this video. Because it's so weak. It's just super conditional. Wondering. Getting the overwhelming currents. Yeah, I don't know, it's a stupid. Have to change it again. I like it.
Such poor equipment. Let me help.
Maybe I should just farm. I don't think damage isn't the Honestly, I don't think any sorcerer build is good for this content. As long as you get... The thing is, like, if you get a perfect run, like with this build, like, there's absolutely no chance you can die if you get a perfect run. But if you don't get a perfect run, you're just gonna die. And that's why I don't like this build, but without low life, there's no build. Which will not get one shot, so... I don't even know what to say about it. I guess you just gotta accept that the class is not made to push this. And you know, there might be, like, with glyph level 50... No, I don't think a Sorceress will make a tier 25 ever. Maybe they do 20. You just need, like, such high amounts of damage reduction, which is just impossible to get. Like, the only way to get high amounts of damage reduction is injured, low life, like I'm doing right now. But the problem is, with low life, even, like, they still sometimes break your barrier, but also if your barrier, like, runs out, like, you have to be permanently on these cooldowns. If it runs out, like, a single time, like, you're instantly dead. And that's, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a stupid concept. Points. I wonder if this area actually matters at all. But I mean, if you just want to farm, you can just play Ball Lightning. I mean, you will probably be able to like beat higher tiers, but just the problem that you're not consistently gonna beat. Just gonna keep dying. That's why I'm like trying out different now, but like the low life was pretty much the most promising. But maybe also my movement go for it.
Father bless.
Oh. Yeah, I just think the best thing you can do is probably just wait for this game to evolve, then to remove the one-shot mechanics. Come on. Oh yeah, I wanted to build a longer barrier. Also, I tried out barrier generation epics, like the most useless epics ever. Has no effect. The only effect, it works on ice armor. All other are not affected by it. So if you get a barrier from protection passive, it doesn't work with barrier generation. It's like the... I don't even know what to say about that, right? Like, it's like the most stupid thing I ever encountered in a game. Now you have the situation again. I don't even know how you make a game where half of the affixes have like no effect. Like everything in this game is basically broken. I don't know who wrote the source code for this game, like, but like it's like mind-blowing how much stuff you can get wrong in a single game. Like, interestingly enough, you can survive this, but you can't survive like a single random white, not even elite arrow mob shooting you. Not even gonna take this shrine. I have nothing up for the Bloodseeker. And that. It's just not fun. No, I'm not gonna... Well, I might actually do it, but, like... I don't know, I just don't like the concept of this content overall. I also don't like this build. So, probably I'm gonna revert back to a, like, regular build and just, like, farm some glyph XP. But I don't even know if I want to do it at this point. The low life is just stupid. It's like, it's a bait. Like, I had some good runs, but in general, it's like too much of a hassle. So I might just change this to the regular build with damage reduction and burning synergy. Yeah, the range builds are not gonna... Like, the problem is the only thing which works in this content is ball lightning. Like, you don't even have to try to play anything else. It's pointless. So... Try Frostburns. You can still try to play this without... No, Unwavering is, like, pointless in this. The problem is it's not gonna help you. Like, the weakness of this build is something different. And while you have Flame Shield active, Unwavering wouldn't trigger, because you need to take damage. You're not like, it's not possible to get permanent Flame Shield. I pretty much tried everything. It just works like in some fights, but again, it's like RNG. Like, if the packs, pretty much the problem with the AOZ is if the packs are too small. You don't, like, if the packs are large, you have no issues. The problem is if the packs are small. Yeah, I'm just removing the while injured gear. It's just not my build. It's too much RNG for me. Like, I don't know how the other people play it, but I'm pretty sure it's like the videos are... Like, yeah, like you die 10 times and then you get one good run, which looks very promising, but I think it's a bait. It's just my assumption. So what I wanted to try is... Well, now basically I have no damage reduction at all. That's the problem with the Rainment. As soon as you use Rainment, you lose like all your damage reduction. So... No, it doesn't work. I mean, I played the build. I literally have the perfect gear for this build. And it works perfectly for 95% of the time. But it doesn't work in 5% of the time. And then you just die. Like, sometimes you're just gonna run out of cooldowns. I can show you again, even if I take the longer barrier, it's still gonna, the same thing is still gonna happen. But I wanted to try Frost. Because that might actually help it. Yeah, the problem with the barrier is if the barrier while injured works only if you can refresh it fast enough. And it's just... There is just too many situations where it won't work. It looks really good on paper, but it doesn't play very good. Also, you lose like so much damage because you cannot use Asus. Like you can see, I have the perfect gear for this build. Like really, I have Amulet with X total armor and 38%. I have pants with, well, the total armor is not perfect, but I have 40% on pants, and I have wrong boot. I have 40% on boots, so I have 120%. But this doesn't feel good. I'm gonna try it now with Frostburns once again and Hoarfrost. And I wanted also to try with Shatter, but I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, I have resilience. Well,
Such poor equipment.
what I'm saying is you can always do it. Like, it, as I say, it works most of the time. I also did like a 10. I did like, I didn't know. Like, I just did an 11 and I had absolutely no problem reaching the Bloodseekers, but then I ran out of cooldown when engaging the Bloodseekers because they split into like 3 individual ones. Yeah, again, the cooldowns, as long as you have enough mobs, it works great. It is just the situations where you don't. And then your barrier is falling off and then you just die. So like this is Frostburn, like this is something I wanted to try. Because I'm pretty sure this is awesome. It's so stupid. I'm probably... that's what I forgot. Good game, okay. My damage is, is super high. But that's has never been the issue. The issue is just one-shot mechanics. That's what it is.
Wind favor you.
Yeah, the thing is, the injured state is not gonna help you when your barrier runs out. Then you get one shot while injured even harder. It is just the barrier. When the barrier runs out, you get one shot. As long as you have barrier, you're not gonna get one shot. I just, by the way, got one shot after I was injured, actually. Again, as long as the barrier is there, it's not an issue. It's about when the barrier is not there. And that's the biggest problem with this Bloodseekers. Because the Bloodseekers are like still super strong, and if they, for example, if you get a Waller... Why is my... So, if you get a Waller, like that's instantly gonna like pretty much disable everything. Why would Andariels help you sustain barrier? The thing is, you can play Temerity and Undying, but you don't have the damage reduction, and then you're just gonna die. I just healed myself. Stupid game. Yeah, you have no room for shared misery. But you don't need it, as you see, it's all instantly frozen. I'm just trying this, because I wanted to do this like with ice shards enchant, maybe. This just gives you like some extra damage with Hoarfrost, but then you also lose some extra damage. So I don't really know if this is good or not. Just something I'm trying. Looks cool. Like you see, like exactly this moment you just saw, like where you run out of barrier. Like now I'm run like out of barriers. I cannot really do anything. Then I just gotta hope I get my barriers back quickly enough. And like, I don't really like playstyle like this. Maybe I need to get the Enchanter board as well. That's the last thing I wanted to try. The enchantment, what is it called? Enchantment Master, I believe. More shrines. Like you can see, like you can get a good run, and if you get a good run, it's still good, and it doesn't really matter what tier. Like this wouldn't be like it would be exactly the same if I would do a tier like 14 probably now. Like 15 wouldn't be, but like not every run is good. But Frostburns are kind of cool, and I wanted to try. That's why I'm running lowers, because well, the spamming fast is because of the ice blades, because they kind of you get a critical mass. But yeah, again, it only works if you have enough mobs. That's the issue I have there. But yeah, the Frostburn, the problem is I wanted to do Ice Shards enchantment, and I wanted to try if that actually works. It's probably not gonna be even remotely as good as Ball Lightning enchant. Points. Probably you actually. But I don't know, it's not gonna be good. Like, this is trash. It's not gonna be working without the aspect. It's gonna be terrible. I don't even try it. No reason for trying it. I wonder how important overflowing energy is. I mean, the thing is, you also, like, you're gonna run out of sigil powder because you, like, get so little. Like, you have to be, like, pretty much winning all of them. Oh wait, I have no enchantments. I think you would... I mean, probably what you have to do is you have to play Burning. And if I play this build with Burning and without Ball Lightning Enchant, I'm not gonna have the damage. That's my problem with it. Okay, you definitely need overflowing energy. I gotta get out of here. Totally unplayable. Was a good idea, but doesn't work. This is like the so horrible, this dungeon layout. But I wonder if somebody is like successfully playing Ice Shards, Blizzard. Like any higher level. But I missed the cooldown reduction on my amulet. Definitely feel the 10% which I'm missing here. Gotta try the enchantment master glyph. Definitely need more cooldown reduction, not enough. Also should get movement. Really annoying not having movement speed. Wish barrier generation would work. I guess the 15% longer barrier indeed helped like a little bit. I don't even know why it helps. Yeah, no, I don't switch it off. Like, I don't think it... I mean, Infection does good damage. And I'm not, like, switching off, because I will forget it. Like, that's not my style. I will forget to put it back in. And then I will forget to put it out again, and I will die while putting it out. Like, it's just, like, I'm too slow to do stuff like that. I can't do it. I'm probably gonna miss out on like those 15% extra damage or whatever it may be. Because Infection actually does a lot of damage. Definitely wouldn't do as much damage as switching it out though, but just for me it's like not a thing I can do. So what I wanted to do is I get this glyph. Oh, this is so terrible to get it. I don't even know if it's possible. But I want to try it. Basically gonna cost me half a board. How many do I need? 3, 4. Was 15 notes. Like this legendary note, if this wouldn't be... Like if this would be in the middle, then you could like... But it costs 15 notes. There's like so much. It's the most expensive legendary note of all because there's literally nothing useful in the way. Like I would have to remove all of these. 1, 4, 5, 6. That would probably be enough if I all of these. All of these. All the nice damage to be done. We even go all rest is probably the much more is this? Body point. The shortest one. Did one of my bots just disappear? This game like makes me mad. Like I took a bot away here and like one on the top disappeared. Like literally why? It's like and now, look at this. What is this? I just broke the game, man. What do I have now? Do I have these? Can I take these now? What is like? This is so weird. Like, I have nodes which are not connected. Am I like super cheat now? I'm gonna relog this. This is like. This is like the weirdest thing ever. Okay, now we got 47 again. Okay. Next try. Frigid Fate. Test 2. Right, this time it's empty. The right way now. So let's go. These. Here. this one here. So we have Conjurer in here, I believe. Intelligent board. Intelligent board, no. This way, this way. So I got 9 points. And I lost my board here, which was a couple of more. Remove some auras. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more nodes. Like, if it wouldn't destroy my boards, I would actually know what has been in there, but apparently not how it works. Actually, probably the max. It's probably not. Move that board to there. I don't want to remove this entire board. All that work just for the Enchantment Master. Probably not even. But I could make probably above the bonus. No. Intelligence. Five. No more intelligence. This one I don't want. 8 again. So I'm not gonna have the bow. I can later optimize this as Enchantment Master. Good. I have more. 2 left. Next. I would like to get to these nodes still. Oh, I'm just. I cannot move entire boards. Don't tell me that that works. Like, it works. I don't think so. How would I move an entire board? Ah, you can remove an entire board. Unequipped board. Oh, good to know. It's like the most stupid hidden tooltip I've ever seen. Like, I just hate Blizzard for this, right? Like, you tell me now that I can remove this board by right-clicking it. Why isn't there an X at the top right, which every goddamn person on the world would understand? Just give me an X or like a trash bin or whatever, like something which makes sense from an UI point of view. You give me a right-click on the board attachment gate. Like, how am I gonna... It just makes me mad. Like, stuff like that makes me mad. It makes me angry. Like, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's like... Alright, so I have the enchantment now. Let's see if that actually does anything. Yeah, right, you saw it by mistake and we were like, oh, can I click this? Nice.
Need something blessed? Cursed, perhaps?
You know, but it's not funny. Like, look, you're like a $1 billion company and you can't place like I don't know, like since the beginnings of the internet, like whatever, like 20 years ago, like everybody would place like the X at the top right, or like, you know, to close something. Like if you get like a pop-up or a dialogue, like every Windows program has the X at the top right. Like literally everything on the world has the stupid X on the top right where you can close it or remove it. Like just Blizzard can't do that. And I need to get injured again. Does the timer actually stop if you port out? So I definitely need better boot. I got 60k. Should be alright. So the timer continues while I'm like getting hit by these guys. Like, not that I care, but still seems like stupid. Like yeah, like the doorbell rings and you're like 2 minutes away from clearing the tier 25, so you just can't go to the door because the timer would just keep running for whatever reason. you can't stop it. It's like because then you can get all your friends together to abuse it. So let the timer continue, so you only have like 2 minutes to get all your friends to abuse. So if this is any good, this should give me substantially more cooldown reduction. Substantially more... because it's actually not just 20%, because the ice blade, the more ice blades you have that kind of, you know, at some point you get a critical mass. If you have like 6 or 7 ice blades out, then the cooldown reduction gets crazy. Like then you can just like spam them indefinitely. Why am I on full life again? Can't deal with this. Feels good with this board actually, like there's a lot more cooldown reduction. Definitely feelable. Actually, I don't like that I'm so low on life. I don't know. I hate when I hit these corners because I cannot watch the minimap and play at the same time. I'm just gonna port out now and get some life back. Maybe I survive, maybe not. Who even cares? Oh. That was close. I don't know if these Frostburns even do anything or not, like there's something to like the frozen condition which I don't understand. It seems to have like a hidden damage multiplicator or something like that. Oh, we have this shrine. But I don't even know if the Frostburns are beneficial or not. Because I lose an aspect, but I win Hoarfrost. And they die, one hit from whatever. I don't even know. The fire explosion usually wouldn't kill me. But I have to unbind my health potion. Like this. My armor's too low. But it shouldn't matter at this point. I don't know. I don't think it makes sense to run Frostburns without any synergy on it. I just lose lucky hit from my gloves and I don't really win anything. Other than I have to spend additional skill points to get the same damage bonus I would have from the aspect anyway. So I might just redistribute those. Makes much more sense, I guess. Yeah, Fist of Fate is generally more damage if you play Pure Ball Lightning, but you need full burning synergy. Because the good thing, like, yes, you do 50% more damage with Fists of Fate, technically, which is like 15% more you would do with an item which actually has stats. But if you take the 56 intelligence on top of that, you have 5% more damage. You miss attack speed on Fists of Fate, you miss critical strike chance on Fist of Fate, you miss lucky hit chance on Fist of Fate, so you miss all that. And the benefit is immobilize. So only if you can play full burning synergy with immobilize, there's actually a reason to use Fist of Fate, because immobilize will add your bonus damage for how's it called? Burning Instinct? Not Burning Instinct, is it? So Devouring Blaze. And that is actually very nice. Like, if you play Amulet, Devouring Blaze, you get 60%. But in this build, I'm not playing crit. So I don't think it's good in general. I mean, I don't think it's bad to have it, but I don't think it's that great. Definitely good if you can use the immobilize, but sometimes the immobilize is even unbeneficial. But I know the Chinese guy is playing it with the Ball Lightning build. I mean, I wouldn't play it if I were him, because I don't think the damage bonus is actually, like, even if you have all offensive aspects on your gear and you would just need like more damage, then maybe. But I don't even understand how it works. Like, the 150%, is that base damage? I don't know. How is it calculated? Nobody knows. So it leads you to like all this speculation how it actually works. Because if it would be before all multiplayers, then it would be like very, very good. So in my build, it would definitely make me weaker because I cannot use the synergies of it. But like, in general, I don't know. I don't really understand how it works. I would like to know how it works. Like, that's the terrible thing about all the tooltips. You just don't understand how these tooltips work. Like, just random tooltips, but you don't know what they actually mean. I would have to... I don't have resources anymore. So bad. And I cannot remember how these things, like, are called. Makes me... want the 500 life thing. What do you want to know about Lash? Oh. Let me try this tier 11 again. With the new build. Well, it doesn't use any mana. So, like, if you play Lash, you're not gonna use any mana at all. Lash is free. So, no mana there. Like the worst start of a dungeon. And I hate this. I don't wanna do it. Like, I'm just gonna try to get low life by these guys. Like, how hard will these hit if I just keep spamming and try to let them hit me with the barrier? No, I'm not doing it. That's like just not good at it. Please, I cannot accidentally drink my potion right now. So I hope they can just bring me on low life. But the Enchantment Master is cool. I wish I could. But I would have to redo all my boards again. Once again. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Like, the additional ice blades is definitely great for cooldown reduction. I would have another 10% cooldown reduction on my amulet, but well, like, I play Lash, so I don't use any mana at all. Like, I have no skill on my bar which costs mana. Like, I use Lash and Unstable Currents. Unstable Currents does the ball lightnings. So yeah, but then you're not playing Lash, you play like Chain Lightning. So Chain Lightning, you wanna use Recharging Aspect. And there's the Static Search node. You can also use, like, if you use Chain Lightning Enchant and Static Search node, you also gonna be fine. Look for Static Search here. So, I'm wondering, like, I'm not playing low life right now, and I don't have any issues. So, I don't know. Why is that? Am I just gonna die because I'm on half health, and whenever somebody pierces my barrier, I'm just gonna die? You have extra mana pool on your helm and in your Paragon boards. Definitely need movement speed boots, that's so important. But I'm out of gold. Cannot buy some. My damage is definitely much lower with the Enchantment Master board. There's like so much damage missed. The maybe something is bugged again. Maybe I'm missing a board. Who knows? Yeah. Human damage reduction by injured is 81. So I played this with just 2 items, with boots and pants before, and I was actually fine. So, I mean, I don't think you need the full 3 items damage reduction from injured to do this. It comes down to the total amount of damage reduction. So if you, for example, play Burning Synergy and you can get all the burning damage reduction from the boards, you're still gonna be fine. Probably gonna be even better. We have a little bit less damage reduction by injured and have a little bit more general damage reduction. Also, you can play cooldown reduction on the amulet, which I'm like super missing. And there you get the random one hit, like, doesn't even matter. Low life tech or whatever, like that is more than 200% damage reduction and they just still one hit you. Yeah, tier 10 is the first harder one, so the one below tier 10 are like much easier. And then they say from tier 10 to tier like 14, they are pretty much the same difficulty, they just get a little bit harder. And the next one is tier 15. But I don't even know why I get one-shot by this guy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, tier 10 is much harder. Yeah, but it was like some rogue twisting blade, some blade thing. Like I could hear it from the sound. I stand in the poison all the time. Doesn't really matter. That was like some kind of backstab attack or whatever. I don't even know. I mean, the poison pools do damage, but not that much. And I'm on full life again, that's stupid. You know Path of Exile, which is a great game by the way, they also have like low-like tech, but then they include the node in the skill tree where you can just set your life to 1. So you don't have to do all the annoying stuff again, you're just automatically low life all the time. Thinking about everything, those guys. So I don't know if I should like separate the 3 Bloodseekers. Maybe I should be able to kill 3 Bloodseekers at once with this. I don't know, maybe it was just unlucky. But I'm already hyping this build for next season. This is probably gonna be my starter build, but without the low life bullshit. It's just super fun to play in general. Like, this looks like so dangerous, whatever I'm standing in, but... Like, I wish you could see the barrier. Like, this is another thing I don't get. Like, why can't I see the barrier percentage? Like, why does the health go down, but why the barrier is not going down? Like, was that too expensive to pay a developer to apply the same animation which the life has to the barrier? So I can actually know if I'm low on barrier and actually react or something like that. That would be like awesome, right? So I could actually not use my flame shield while I'm on 100% barrier and use my flame shield when my barrier reaches like a low point. That would be... maybe that would be too easy. Oh, too many ball lightning enchant, and there's the lag. Oh, and I hit a dead end. That's not good. Dead ends are not good. really not use those conduit shrines. It's like so dangerous. Like this waller makes them like they just don't die ever. I'm gonna die soon. Can't get these guys grouped up. Should also remove Waller. Yeah, the issue with this bosses was not Fists of Fate, it was the Waller. It just gives them like a trillion HP. I don't even know how it works. But I'm definitely, my damage is too low because I changed the boards and like I didn't really change them in a very good way. I'm missing a lot of boards here because the directions of the boards are wrong. They have no... I could just craft more of these instants. One here. So the other one I need.
Goodbye. Good luck.
These pants are like extremely... Oh, I just noticed these are the wrong pants.
The
The barbarians
Wait,
chose to ignore another crisis, I see.
They're
Correct one.
working. Their craftsmanship built Kedbadu.
Well, next time they look
These
up
are the
from their
correct
work,
pants.
I hope they don't see a town that has
I was
been
wondering.
overrun with cannibals.
I wonder if I should craft move speed to these. I already ate the insect. Can also look at the description. Like the build in the description is fairly similar to this, except for the Paragon board, which I just changed. It is. I could swear I crafted it. So that's gonna. No, the stuff, you don't want to use this stuff. Like, I know a lot of people say it's good, but it's trash. It's maybe good if you're like doing tier 5, but from tier 10 on upwards, the shrines are not going to do any damage. The only shrine which does a little bit of damage is the Blast Wave shrine. And also that one doesn't do great damage. I forgot the low life once again. The thing is, the shrines which scale with monster HP, they don't scale for whatever reason until like the higher levels they don't scale. Lag. Lag, 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 lag. I will die. Wow. No idea how I'm still alive. For lightning enchant just does so much lag. I have no clue what even happens. But apparently I'm still alive. That was close. Like if you look at the Conjuration Mastery stacks, like sometimes I get up to like 18 plus, like it's fairly out of control. This one. Let's see. I don't wanna. Oh, it's artillery. I always think the artilleries are protection. I don't know why. Possible situation for Bloodseekers. First possible situation. Oh wow, and oh wow. This is not gonna end well. If that guy down there would just join the fight, that would be so awesome. Thank you so much. Such a kind Bloodseeker. I don't know what is different right now. Maybe I was really missing like a little bit of armor there. Fighting the single Bloodseeker is the worst. No, it's the lag is server lag. It always happens if you have Ball Lightning Enchant. Well, that went well. Now I wanna proper low life condition before I go. I can maybe make 14, but I don't think I can make 15. Not with this board. I need, like, for 15 I need so much more damage. Oh. Also, I don't have enough attack. Like, it's just because my boots are like so terrible. Maybe I can quickly roll. I really need to buy boots, but I don't have any more gold. I need to sell items and get some boots going. Really, I have some movement on there. There you go. Good roll.
Wind favor you.
Yeah.
Such poor equipment. Let me help. Ah, how nice.
But yeah, the enchantment master really helps so much. Like that, those ice blades with the 33 seconds cooldown are like just really so much better. Didn't really thought I would notice that so much. That's why I really wanted to have lightning spare on my bar, because then I could even make like way more conjurations, but unfortunately you cannot do it. You need both flame shield and frost armor. But I mean, the 15 conjuration mastery stacks is nuts. Gives like so much damage. Fortunately, I don't do enough damage. It's because I just not play pure ball lightning. If I would play this with pure ball lightning, I might actually switch. But I don't know yet. Good thing is I can always switch because I would need mana cost reduction here. But I don't think it's so hard to get it. Maybe Ronda, if I can, remove overflowing energy with the ore ice blades. If I could remove overflowing energy, that would be so great, but I don't see. Just such a terrible passive, and the only thing it gives you is basically cooldown reduction on teleport and unstable currents. Don't wanna use it at all. Could probably use anticipation, then get rid of it. Definitely have to try that out. But then I could get Frostburns with Shatter, that would be awesome, or I could get Ace's Ferocity. These are getting like kind of getting a lot more HP already. Like pretty slow. I wonder if I can even make the Bloodseekers. Wow, that's like the biggest pack. Hope I don't die of lag here. Could spawn Bloodseekers right after it. Even the suppressor from wherever is joining. don't think I can make it. I don't know, 1 minute? Let's see. Getting close. Ah, no, I'm good. Am I, like, confused, or are these permanently stunned? Like, these have been stunned for the past 15-20 seconds, right? Like, this is a bug. Like, I bricked the game again. Like, these have been stunned for, like, more than 25 seconds. For whatever reason. Gotta farm these resources then.
Balance there. Mind what you drink.
13. Wait, I just did so. Oh, it's 14.
Wind favor you.
So this is probably the highest one I can do. 15 is another 100% jump. I won't be able to do. It's not good. Don't want to play the gold. So yeah, I definitely need to optimize the boards. I gotta get at least 50% more damage out of this. Maybe it just doesn't work without pure ball lightning. I don't know. Pure ball lightning can probably spawn like at least 4 or 5 times the number of ball lightnings. Heck. Oh dear. This is not gonna... I have no clue how you survive these lags. Like, you gotta have some kind of server-side mechanism to not kill you while these lags are... Like... super strange. I don't want to do both. Dude, this dungeon is nuts. There's so many elites. Oh no. Ops. Gotta get better at this teleporting story. So you gotta like take these packs with you, but not take them too far with you. Because if you take them too far, you're gonna group up too many mobs. You're just gonna cause like exactly this lag here, where nobody knows what's gonna happen. Like, at this point, this shrine probably does less damage than I do. So that last wave prime helps a little bit. Okay. Now, I don't know if I should try 15 or not. Maybe I do. I do one last run. This last one, I just try the 15, but like people say the 15 has 100% more health than the 14, so let's see.
Oh, nice.
Let's see if we can do it. 15. Really interested if this has really like double the HP now. Because then there's no way I'm gonna make a timer. I don't know if it's like, doesn't feel like it's double the HP actually. I mean, this is a suppressor. We will see. I want to actually see a real mob. Like this is like extra health and everything. Not the fastest spear here though. But yeah, they have more HP. Definitely feels like. I would like to click the shrine, but it doesn't let me. I have it now. Like, this shrine is like the best for this build, it's just nuts. But yeah, this is definitely way, way harder. He's at like so much HP. That's the data. Lag. I really gotta work on this lag. Like extreme. But yeah, there's no way I'm gonna even beat this time. I'm in the. Gotta keep trying. Try to stack more elites. Like, definitely not having cooldown issues with all these elites because the overflowing energy. Take these. Actually not so far behind the timer, but if I would have like another 50% damage, I would probably be good. But this is definitely doable. Just need some Paragon board adjustments. Some more multiplicative damage. Maybe you have to switch like action out for the, what is it called? Combination. I would also be interesting if it's like possible to play Asus. I don't even know if it's like so good because the low life boots give you the exploiters aspect, which also does quite a bit of damage. But I feel like Asus is like taking way more damage. Also synergizes with the Arc Lash because you get more cooldown reduction out of the crits. It's like 8 elites or something. It's like so many ball lightning enchants. I wonder why these two guys from behind don't follow me. Could have followed me. Guess I'm not gonna make the timer at all. But yeah, the survivability is enough. Please. The movement speed on the boot helps a lot. Was fun though. So yeah, I gotta optimize the board. Because I really don't have any multiplicatives in my board anymore. Except for Roll. I don't need Conjurer. I don't know if you really need Adept. I have to try if you really need it or not. Because if I could remove Adept, that would be nice, because it's such a wasted skill for just 20% increased area damage. I don't know if it's required or not. Reinforced is... it's more a barrier. I don't know if I could get rid of this one for some more damage. Again, I'm losing 15% damage reduction if I do it. Probably possible to put Tactician in here, that would be another 10%. But besides that, at least on the Paragon, there's not so much I can do. I don't know if Frigid Fate is really gonna be so great, because the Ice Blades do vulnerable, but... well, at least, like, for the stronger elites, it works fine. But for the bigger pulls, you probably have like only vulnerable on like half of the mobs, I guess. But I don't think you can get so much more damage out of this. This board here, I removed all the damage to stunt. Like these nodes probably need, and the hunter killer nodes you probably need. Like I should definitely get those. Somehow get rid of some defenses, maybe in this board here. Get rid of these here. They're pretty weak. Lucky hit is probably not required as well. I'm actually a node. So yeah, should be able to get like 30%, 20 to 30% more damage out of the Paragon board. And then if I swap... Well, I have to try to get rid of Hectic, because I think I can get rid of Hectic now with the additional conjuration. I can probably remove it and will still have enough cooldown reduction, so there would be another 24% there. I would love to get rid of Moonrise. I think I'm currently using it for the extra attack speed. 20% because I don't have enough attacks, because I don't have enough movement speed for Ravenous. So I have 50 of Ravenous, I have 65 with my gloves, and then that's 85 with the elixir. So then you could get missing 15% basically. Could get 9%. Like that's like, yeah, you could get 4% from here maybe. I would be missing 10%. There's really no more movement I can get anyway, fortunately. Well, I have the Flame Shield enhanced move. So I guess you could kind of remove Moonrise as well. Because the damage on Arclish doesn't matter at all. Could remove Moonrise for another damage ability. So you can always use Feed the Coven as well. This is another 10%. Or you could get Sanguine Embrace, which is probably more than, well, 8% crit. I don't know what it comes to. Would have to try it. Probably want to remove these two for more damage. Then I could get about 50% more damage, I guess. And then in the skill tree, I don't really have any option. The only option here is Elemental Dominance, but I don't think Elemental Dominance works on skills cast by Unstable Currents, because usually nothing works on skills cast by Unstable Currents. It's hard to try out, but I don't think it works. And then the last leverage is Glass Cannon here, so I could get another 18% out of Glass Cannon. And I also have to try that. If that works as well, I can get like 70% more damage. I optimize everything, the damage. Then from my aspects, well, I don't really have any options there. Unless I can try without overwhelming currents again. But I think it... And there's really no more damage I can score. So I might be able to get 15 done. And if I get 15, I might be able to get to 19. Definitely gonna try that tomorrow. Then yeah, okay, you could swap in, but I don't want to swap Infect. Because I don't really have any other... Like, if Prey on the weak damage is not working, or if it's working anyway, it doesn't even matter. I think there's no other damaging vampiric power in here. Garbage. There's just 2 more. But there's 3 more. Embrace, Domination, and Coven. But I can slot into. Even if, well, if I would swap, but it doesn't make sense. Swap this for just a 10% damage increase. Pretty sure the action itself does a good amount of damage. So these two go, or those two. Then I can get probably like somewhere around 100% extra damage. Would try to get rid, but I don't think it makes sense to get rid of Conjurer, because with Conjuration Mastery it makes more damage than anything else. Control is 20% against stun, like there's no way you can get anything better. Adapt, I don't know. Try it if you need it. And then this one. I guess that might work. I'm gonna try that tomorrow. I'm really wondering how Glass Cannon works, because nobody can really tell me how Glass Cannon works. If it's just like deducted from your damage reduction, or if it's somehow multiplicative after damage reduction, I don't even know. Nobody knows. All speculation. I could just, but I can't. My crit chance is so low. That's really depressing. Like with this build, the only depressing is that you have like super low crit chance. Like it is. 37%, that's just so low. But you could get another 8% Sanguine Embrace. Cannot get anything else in here. Good chance. Yeah. Well, there's Asus Ferocity. For crit chance, 5%. But I really don't think I have any chance of removing overflowing energy. I think it's just way too strong. Maybe with anticipation. Because actually it just works on teleport and unstable currents. So it's... I gotta assume you have to use it somehow. I have to try that. Like there's so many things I have to try. Anyway, I'm glad I made 14. Like that actually was pretty easy. Get some more intelligence on. Woods could get all stats at a perfect pair. I have like 18%. I have 18% damage wasted on weapon as well. Of course, well, it's not entirely wasted. Sometimes it's burning with Flame Shield, but in general, I would say it's wasted. Can't do anything here. Pretty much the lightning critical strike chance is not optimal. You're not gonna get any more damage out of this. You're not gonna get any more damage out of this. Why would I do Oculus? Like, what is that? What it's gonna do? I have infinite teleport anyway, so why would I need Oculus? It's just gonna make me weaker. I just lose an offensive aspect. Like Oculus stats are like terrible. Isn't there any stats on Oculus? But like just some random damage. I don't even know what it is because I never use it. Do I have one here? Oh. What is stats on Oculus? Check. So Oculus has literally nothing on it. Like, Oculus is probably the worst item you can get. Like, it has 20% damage on it. That's it. So you lose 10% damage from the stats. So, like, all stats intelligence is 10% damage bonus. You lose that. You lose 1 damage roll, like damage to close, damage to burn, or whatever, and you get, like, literally nothing for it. Like, what do I get from Oculus? Like, I cannot evade anymore. Like, as soon as I evade, I'm just gonna... whatever. Like, so it basically removes my evade. And it has no benefit. I don't need any more. Like, the cooldown reduction on teleport, like, it goes down to like 4 seconds or something like that. Like, it really doesn't scale at all. Like, I don't think there's any room for Oculus anymore in this season right now. I don't see any build which would use Oculus to any kind of success. Like, maybe if you don't have the gear, or if you don't have the cooldown reduction, but like these Oculus builds later with, like, you know, dashing around all the time just because it looks good, like, I don't see a reason in playing that. I have to be honest about this. Like, if you put Oculus on, you probably lose like 60 to 70% damage right now. Well, maybe not 60 to 70, but at least 50. At least 50% less. For no benefit. I really want to try Blue Rose somehow. I want to make Blue Rose work. I can get Blue Rose work somehow. What, like, why is it not bad? What does it give you? Like, what's the positive side of it? You can use it with Metamorphosis. Yeah. So, just think about it, right? First of all, you cannot teleport in it, so you have to use Metamorphosis and a Curse Touch. That's 2 vampiric powers wasted. Yeah, but then you just don't have anything better. Like why would it help you? What does it give you? I don't understand. Like, you get a free teleport enchantment. But I don't know. I cannot see any reason for that, but it probably depends on the build. Like, in this build, it definitely doesn't do anything because I have I have no cooldown on teleport anyway. So why would I use it? I can just use my regular teleport, and I have to use my regular teleport because that's what's synergizing with my build. The thing just is like you have to just play more lightning. That's what's helping out. Because I play Arclash, I don't have the damage potential you would have with pure ball lightning, and that's just what it is. That's why this build is definitely gonna end at tier 19. I can already tell you. I will optimize the damage and then I will make it to tier 19. And that's going to be it. It's not gonna get any further. I don't understand. Like, why would I be so... Like, in my build, there's just no use for it. Like, it will not do anything for me. Like, none of the stats is of any benefit to me. I don't need more evade charges because I don't evade. I don't need more teleport ranks because I already have, like, 0 seconds cooldown, basically. I can teleport all the time. So, I don't need reduction. I don't need cooldown reduction on evade because I don't evade. There is no use for it if you have... In this build, you have so much cooldown reduction that you can teleport every second with your regular teleport. So there's absolutely no use for the item. If you do not have high cooldown reduction, you can probably use it, but the random teleport, I don't know. Like I'm not a huge fan of it because it just annoys me. But I guess that's like personal preference. But like I would feel like, because I played it like I think last season, because I thought it would actually reduce the teleport cooldown, like, but it doesn't really use, like, it goes down from like 5.5 seconds to like 4.5 seconds. Like not so, it's not so huge. If it would, like, don't get me wrong, like this item, it would be good if, first of all, remove the stuff with the evade charges. Like, doesn't make any sense. Like, unique items have to be strong in this game. And Oculus is just, it's not strong because, well, just remove the evade stuff. Just give me the teleport enchantment for free without the random. Just remove the randomness, and then the item would be great. With the randomness, you just use too much damage. I don't know. It doesn't lower, but I don't know. Sounds like weird to me. But, you know, maybe it works. Like, first of all, I wouldn't, like, I can understand Temerity with Undying. I wouldn't use Soulbrand because that item just doesn't give you anything, basically. It just gives you a 20% DR, which you could get from any other aspect. Other than that, the item doesn't give you anything. Pretty much wasted. Like, the effect on it is, like, weak. Temerity with Undying is definitely not bad. But I wouldn't use Soulbrand. I don't know. I don't feel it's good. Just has like, well, how does it work? Like, how does it stack with Temerity? Because Temerity makes your heal pods overheal and give you a barrier, and Soulbrand removes the healing from the healing pod. So does the Soulbrand remove the healing from the Temerity, or how is it like? How is it like working? I mean, I had the X-Faults in this at the beginning, but I just feel like, I mean, I removed the burning. Well, maybe it's some kind of works. Like, I don't know. Like, I have not tried those two items together. Maybe it's somehow, you know, maybe it doesn't remove the effect from the Soulbrand. Maybe it still works. Or maybe the Temerity still works. Like, with this, like, you know, it's like complete random how stuff works in this game, right? I use Ice Blades and or Lightning Enchantment. Anyway, I'm gonna call it now, but I'm gonna try get to tier 19 tomorrow. See how that goes. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.